Yo, what is up? This is your man Dre Mag coming to you with another episode of the Dre Mag Show. So, I want to address something. Everyone can get recast except T'Challa. Now, I know there's a lot of anti-recasters out there, so I want to point something out to show your hypocrisy, and we're about to get into it right now. So, the Root has had a video, a article that came out that I got shared with on Twitter, talking about how Marvel should recast Kang the Conqueror. Now, mind you, Jonathan Majors has not been charged. I mean, he's been charged with a crime, but he's not been found guilty by anything. So I'm about to go ahead and I'm about to share this tab so I can be able to show you exactly what I'm talking about. And then I'm gonna go into another situation or whatever and not hold you that much time. But here's how Marvel should recast Jonathan Majors Kang in Loki season 2. Now, I'm gonna tell you off tops, I don't like the Root. I don't like the Root for absolutely any positive reason whatsoever. And I'm about to show you why the Root should not be trusted. This actually came out last Wednesday on October the 4th. Now, mind you, there has been several information that came out about Jonathan Major's case. We already know what the insider report has said, right? But they still are pushing a narrative. Again, the insider came out, and let me just show you real quick what the insider said. The insider posts this video, this article with the with receipts and all of that. Jonathan Majors assault case. Grace Jabari, aka Stephanie McMahon Helmsley, appears unharmed in exclusive video. Marvel star says DA hid. Now, all I'm saying is the Root. Where's this video? Where's this information at? You want to recast Jonathan Majors so bad? Give me evidence that disputes this information from the insider by Stephanie Italiano that has been coming with nothing but receipts after receipts after receipts after receipts. I already got videos that already talk about this, right? So again, let's go back to what the Root said. Now, I've always thought that the Root was a black-owned establishment. Come to find out, I was wrong on that end. They're not. So Stephanie Holland thought it was okay to be able to publish this, but not tell the people that are reading the Root that, hey, do you know there's evidence that, favors Jonathan Majors in this case? And there's a reason why we shouldn't even think about recasting this character, because he might have his case dismissed, or, if they do take it, he might win. No, this is what they said. As we prepare to jump back into the timeline chaos of the TVA and Loki season 2, premiering October the 5th, we have a lot of questions about what's coming in the next chapter of the story. Leading the list is Jonathan Majors' place in the timeline in the franchise as whole. Back in March, now they go all the way back to March, the Kane actor was arrested on assault charges with the NYPD officers called a domestic dispute. As details of alleged assault were made public, questions began to swirl about whether Creed 3 star should be recast as the MCU's big bad. What they did not tell you is any of the updated information that has came out since then. So this goes on to talk about Marvel Studios has remained quiet on Major's legal issues, and he's set to star as appear as Kang variant Victor Timely in season 2, which was filmed in 2022. So we still don't know what the MCU status is. Executive producer Kevin Wright told Variety that the series' lack of reshoots means there are no changes after production. Thank you, Kevin Wright. He also revealed that since the case is still ongoing, the next hearing date is set for October 25th. They didn't want to make any huge changes. Now, this is where the Root could have said, I can see why they didn't want to make any changes. As of this day, there has been more information that Stephanie McMahon Helmsley has came out on film looking more unharmed, especially a video that takes place after 8 minutes after the alleged attack, where it shows that Stephanie McMahon Helmsley did not appear injured. She was using, her hand to tie her hair. She got a hug on the side of her ear that was supposed to be bloody that night. And it's on film. The Root didn't do that because they want to push a narrative for clicks and likes. Stephanie Holland, I hope you're happy with yourself. I hope that you like the fact that you rather push a narrative than to say, hey, let's make sure that our audience has all the information. You went straight to Recast. You went straight to Recast, but did not tell any of your audience about all the information that he has going against him, right? Now, Rice said, I know as much as you do at the moment. It felt hasty to do anything without knowing how all of this plays out. While it's understandable that Marvel would want to wait until the facts of the case have played out to decide on the actor's future franchise, if they want to make a casting change, Loki needs to do it. Now, again, this is where I have a problem with this whole entire statement. While it's understandable that Marvel, the one that employs him, wants to wait until all the facts of the case have played out, decide the actor's future with the franchise. If they want to make casting changes, Loki is the best place to do it. Why even come up with that suggestion? This is a fluff piece. This is a hit piece. This piece has a lot of fluff in it, but none of the substance, none of the information that backs up your claim to say why he should be recasted, why you don't think that he will make it throughout his case, and why are we here right now? Why are you making this assumption? You know what I mean? So you go into all the places where that this man could be recast, but you never go into any of the details about Jonathan Major's case that are made public as of now. But yet, these are the top stories you do. You do a lot of black information. A lot of stuff on the Root is geared towards black people, right? This is geared towards black people. And in the process of being geared towards black people, you never, ever, ever post anything that actually gives you the information that you need as a reader. If I was reading the Root, this says, you know what? It wouldn't make any sense to recast this guy. Look at all the things that he has going on. Look at information that has been out there that he might, let's say for the sake of argument, he just might win his case. But no, that's not good for y'all. Because recast is cool. All recast is cool. And I'm about to get to another recast situation where they was like, hey, Balin Skull, because of the death of can't think of the actor's name offhand right now, but I'm gonna get to it. Ray Stevens. Because of the death of Ray Stevens, there should be a recast on this character, right? This is the information that is out right now. So give me a second, because I'm about to find this, because somebody tweeted this information out, and I said, there it is. Let's go here. Keisha Hatchett at TV Line. I'm about to share my screen real quick. And I love the tweet from the brother that posted this. I reposted this. It was like, the late Ray Stevens was terrific on Disney Plus Ahsoka series, but now his role should be recast. T'Challa's role wasn't terrific enough for him to be recast. And I love what Mark with a C said. He said, nah, the greatest honor you could give him is not recasting the role. No one else should ever touch this character for all time, unless you want to give him a bastard son that never gets to know him and give him the name Balin Jr. That might work. Because again, everybody can be recast. Kane needs to be recast, but none of his information, Jonathan Major information is out there for the zeitgeist, for the public to know. But nah, you don't need to do that. Ray Stevens tragically passed away. One of the great actors of our time tragically passed away, right? And not once did they say, nah, he shouldn't be recast. He was so terrific that nobody could be able to play him. You know what I mean? Let's give him a variant. Like my brother said, in there, let's give him a bastard son that he'd never be able to raise. In that way, you know what I mean? He could be Balin, son of Balin. And then he could be able to take over the role when he age up in age. Does that sound smart? Does that sound like something that you will be wanting to do? But everyone can be recast except T'Challa. Now, all you anti-recasters and all you, is Ray Stevens any different than T'Challa than Chadwick Boseman? Both of them tragically died after working on their last work. We got to see Ray Stevens' last work on Ahsoka, and it was amazing. Just like we got to see a $1.3 billion, I think it was 1.3, 1.5, but it was a billion. One of the best solo projects in the MCU history that didn't feature a single Avenger as a team-up movie. Yet, your whole thing is nobody can be able to do what Chadwick do. Do you think anybody can hold a candle to Ray Stevens in this role? But yet y'all want to recast. You see how hypocritical you can be? I need you to change your motives. Change your way you're thinking. Stop being stupid. Recast T'Challa. That's all I got to say. And if you don't like it, well, you know where to go. Peace. Vibe Hire. Recast T'Challa. Still going. Kang Gang. Still going. You know what it is. I'm out. Play my outro. Wait a minute. You're telling me the video's over? What? Okay, I guess so. If you have came to this portion of the video, thank you so very much for sticking to the end. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that little bell notification so you never miss one of my videos. And if you really want to, you don't got to, go ahead and follow the social media links that's down below. Until next time, I'll let you guys later. Peace and vibe higher, y'all. Y'all take care of yourself.